Hey there, everyone. Sherman here with Barrington Real Estate, and I want to wish everyone a happy Hamilton Day. Today I'm at Grain and Grit Beer with Joyce from Joyce of Cooking. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Joyce is a food enthusiast in the city of Hamilton and surrounding who shares her knowledge and her love of cooking with people in the community. So we're going to learn a little bit about her and a little bit about her business as well. So away we go. First of all, Joyce, thanks. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you finally too.
Yeah. I really love kind of, you being a foodie. I'm a little bit of a foodie myself.
Amazing.
But yeah, tell me a little bit about kind of what inspired you to start the business, Joyce of Cooking, and kind of how you share your passion with people.
Yeah, so I've always loved to cook. I always love to eat as well. And then prior to COVID, I wanted to start doing cooking demos and cooking classes, and I started doing that, and everything was going really well. And then, as we all know, the world shut down. So I took the classes online right away, which was really awesome because I was able to build an online community that way. And then when people were ready for in-person classes, they were like, okay, we're ready when you are. So
All right.
It's been fantastic and really, really fun to meet lots of food-loving people in the city.
All right. Well, I know that you have been cooking for quite some time now, and you may have a couple favorite dishes. First of all, what's your favorite dish to cook?
Okay.
And then what's your favorite dish to eat?
Okay.
And then, and then which cuisines do you most enjoy teaching? Sorry, three-part question.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, I mean, I really love to eat sushi. We're making sushi today. It's one of my favorite things. I crave it all the time, and there's tons of great places to check out for sushi in the city, which is fantastic.
All right, do you want to name a couple?
I love sushi on Fennel. Fishing sushi is also great.
Yeah,
and then there's a new place now called 22 Blossom.
Oh.
Yeah, so you got to check that out too.
All right.
It's very similar to, I would say, sushi on Fennel. Large, really fun rolls and stuff like that. Okay, so what I like to cook the most would be probably like some sort of Asian dish. So I'm Chinese. My mom taught me how to cook.
Nice.
And pretty much every single dish that is that's like a comfort food that I cook all the time. It's something that like my mom used to teach me.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have a specific one, but I really do like noodles of some sort, and I like to clean out the fridge.
Fist bump.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Hey, shout out to all the moms. Cook some noodles. Love that right here.
Yeah, I kind of like to clean out the fridge and see like what kind of veggies I have left over and kind of just whip up a dish that way. And then what I like to teach the most, I mean, all the classes are fun for sure. I actually really like to teach the kids classes because they really surprise me in terms of how well they do. Sometimes they do better than the adults. But it's lots of fun to kind of see them discover new ingredients, to try new foods out. It's really exciting because like I think it's important to teach them from the day that they start eating, different foods. Yeah. But in terms of dishes, I would say I really like teaching how to make dumplings.
Oh.
Yeah, holding techniques, different ingredients. Yeah, it's lots of fun.
Talk to me about those dumplings all day long.
Yeah.
If they stick in the pot, I like them.
Even better, right?
All right. And now, as you're a business owner, maybe tell me about some of the challenges of being a small business owner and how you maybe overcome any of them.
Well, I would say, having very small budget to do things. So doing stuff like this is really helpful. And I find connecting with the community is really helpful to get the word out there in terms of what I do. I'm a one-woman show.
All right.
So I do everything from planning the event to actually running the event. So we got to keep the budget tight that way, right? So when, there's great people in the city that approach you and want to work together with you and collaborate with you, I think that's really, really cool. And it gets the word out there, which is very helpful.
Well, I'll high five for all the hats you wear. One woman show. And now for changing gears, Joyce, tell the people maybe something maybe fun and interesting about you that maybe most people might not know.
Well, that's an interesting one. I was thinking about that. And I think, one thing that many people might not know is that we actually won a trip to Hawaii.
Oh.
Through the company Spam, like the canned meat company.
Yeah.
Like 15, 16, I don't know, many moons ago. And it was like this online contest where you had to create something with the Spam can.
Yep.
So my husband created a ukulele out of a Spam can. Yes. And I don't think a lot of people entered the contest. I'm not really sure, but it was really cool what he made. And we won. And I was like, I don't know, is it really happening? Is this a scam?
Like, it's named Spam.
Yeah, right? But yeah, we actually won a trip to Hawaii.
My goodness.
Yeah.
And also, for anyone who doesn't really eat Spam, it's not that bad.
It's not bad at all. I love it.
You can fry it up and get a couple different textures of it.
Yeah. Give it a try.
Well, now I do want to ask just two more quick questions.
Absolutely.
Well, I do want to ask, is there any dishes that you like to cook with Spam?
You know what? Fried rice is a really great dish to cook with Spam, especially when you have leftover rice from the night before, and then you're, tired, you just worked the whole day, but you have a can of Spam, and you have some frozen veggies at home. You can just cook it up real quick. You don't need to defrost anything, which is probably one of the most painful part about cooking dinner is forgetting to defrost something.
It is.
So you don't need to worry about that. Everything is there. Just whip it up in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I like that because I do have some leftover veggies in my fridge right now.
Exactly.
I like rice, so I always have leftover rice, and then sometimes I'll just hand it and just eat it like that. But stir fry would be great.
Exactly. Yeah. Give it a try.
Now, next question is, tell me anything that you love about the city of Hamilton.
So I really love the people here and how they're super creative. There's so many cool small business, like, Grain and Grit is a great example, that obviously love beer and then decided to go for it and try something different.
Yeah.
And there's so many people like that. And it's not only in the food industry. There's so many small business owners in Hamilton that are really sharing their passion. And I think that's what makes the city really unique.
Absolutely.
There's everywhere you go, there's always something going on, something fun happening. And any event you go to, you always meet really cool and interesting people. So that's one thing I really love about the city.
Yeah. And then last question is, tell me about any people who've been really integral to the success of your business and the growth that you guys have had.
I would just say all of the business that I partner with to host my classes. So Grain and Grit is a big one. My Sweet Tooth. I don't know if you've checked out the desserts at my Sweet Tooth.
I have not, but I love desserts and I absolutely will. Hi guys, see you soon.
Yes, my Sweet Tooth is a really big one. Just a lot of small business that understand where I'm coming from and needing a space to use.
Okay.
And then another great example is on Lock Street, where I host a bunch of my other classes, the Modern Design Studio.
Okay.
They've been fantastic with helping me get a spot in their location as well. So I think all of the small businesses that understand where I come from and just help me out and find me a good location to host these classes.
Nice. I'm loving it. Tell me a little bit about what we're doing here today.
So today we're doing a sushi making class. So all of my classes are hands-on. So you'll expect to come to a class with a station set up for you. So whatever we're making, you have your ingredients, your tools that you'll need. And then generally during the class, we'll walk through every single step of the process. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or, master chef here. You can still come. We kind of pace it depending on how the class is going.
Okay.
And even if it's the very first time that you're cooking, we'll make sure that you're comfortable, and we can even practice knife skills during the class. So,
All right. Well, hey, I'm really, really looking forward to it. Awesome. Hey, thank you very much for joining us here. Everyone, we have Joyce from the Joyce of Cooking, and if you tell us where we can find you online, on all the socials, where can we find you?
So website is JoyceOfCooking.com. Instagram is at JoyceOfCooking, and then all of my events I sell tickets through Eventbrite. So if you just go on Eventbrite and type in Joyce of Cooking, you'll see all of my cooking classes there.
All right. Well, hey, everyone, thank you very much for joining us. Once again, a very happy Hamilton Day. We got Joyce from Joyce of Cooking. Everyone, thanks for joining us, and have a good one. Bye for now.
Thanks for having me.